I'm Terry with T.N.M. Outdoors. Today we're going to dip a stock off of a Mossberg 100 ATR 243 for my son's Christmas present. We're going to dip it in my dip kit, TimberTech Camo. And first thing we need to do is remove all the parts that we don't want to dip. We removed all the parts that we don't want to dip in camo. Then the first thing we need to do is unpack our dip kit here. In our dip kit, we'll have a scuff pad and a pair of rubber gloves, and a face mask to use while spraying aerosols. Make sure you spray this stuff in a well ventilated area and use the face mask provided to keep from breathing the fumes off of this stuff. You'll have a can of universal primer. Another can is a tan base coat and an activator that you spray on your film. And then you'll have a top coat, satin. The next step in this process is you want to take masking tape and tape off anything that you don't want to paint or print on, which in this case we're going to dip this whole item. And you want to take your scuff pad, which we've already done, but you want to scuff the whole item up. And you also want to take and clean this with a cleaning agent or a detergent type degreaser or cleaner to get all the oil and dirt and stuff off of it. This will help your paint and primer to adhere to the product a lot better. After your project is dried and free of dirt and residue, the next step is to apply a universal primer. Make sure you do this in a well ventilated area and use the face mask provided with the kit. You'll want to apply this a medium coat. Avoid putting one heavy coat on it, as you will have a bigger chance of getting runs on it. Make sure you cover the whole surface. Then after you've sprayed the primer on it, leave it dry at room temperature for 1 to 2 hours. And remember, after you spray the primer, you have up to 24 hours to spray a base coat. After your primer coat has dried completely at room temperature for 1 to 2 hours, you want to lightly scuff your project again, and then you'll want to apply a base coat. And remember to always do this in a well ventilated area and use the mask provided. You want to put this on in a couple of light coats rather than one heavy coat. And make sure you cover the entire project. Base coat has dried. We need to roll out enough film to cover the whole project, and we take masking tape and tape the edges off. What this does is kind of holds the film together. Make sure your film is enough to cover the whole project. And cut some relief cuts in this. This will help it whenever it expands when you spray the activator on it. It again with the scuff pad provided. Then you want to take your film and slowly lay it on the water as not to trap any air bubbles under it. After 60 to 90 seconds, you want to take your activator and spray a light coat over the whole film. And wait 15 to 20 seconds for the activator to do its thing. Then you'll want to take your part and hold it on a 40-degree angle as to not trap any air, and then proceed to process your part. Then you'll want to wait 60 to 90 seconds, and then you'll want to take and stick your project under running water to remove the residue off of it. And take your project and rinse it under preferably warm water. It will take the residue off faster, but in this case all we have is cool running water for at least 60 to 90 seconds. After you've dipped your project and have let it dry, then you can apply a satin top coat to your project, which will make your project a little more durable. And here we have the gun after it's reassembled. All in all, it didn't turn out too bad. I'm sure my son will be very happy with it. This has been Terry with T.N.M. Outdoors, and using my dip kit at mydipkit.com. Check them out on the web, folks. It's a really awesome product.